Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma from Everything Digital. On this channel, we talk about making money online, creating digital products, selling digital products, and business finance. For today's video, I thought that I would take you along and budget for April. I already published a video on how much money I made on Etsy selling digital products in the month of March, and we will budget this amount of money in today's video that we will spend in the month of April. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Business budgets. They are not as different as personal budgets. You have some categories, you have certain types of expenses that go in these categories, and they have an amount associated with each expense. For budgeting, I use a tool subscription called the YNAB. This is short for You Need a Budget. I've been using this for 2 or 3 years now, and it really helps me keep on top of the expenses. Sometimes I check it and I see how much money I spent in this or that category, and it makes me rethink if I really need to spend that amount next month or not. Where can I cut back? Where can I make more? And stuff like that. I will share my screen with you and we will make April's budget together. So let's hop over to my computer screen. Here we are in the YNAB platform. This is the desktop version. As I mentioned before, I am a European seller. I live in Eastern Europe, and we are not part of the Eurozone yet. We would like to be. This is the reason why everything you see here is in lei. This is the official currency of Romania, lei. For euros, you have to divide these numbers by 5. If I can do a quick math in my head, then I will tell you the amount in euros as well. And if you want the US dollar amount, I believe you have to divide it by 4.5 or something like that. I'm not up to date with the exchange rate for US dollars. Let's check the categories first. Then I will drop down from each category. There is a list, and I will explain each expense to you and how much I plan to budget for each category, each expense. And at the end, we will check how much money we need to make to cover all of these expenses in April. I know that I said I will be using March's income for this, but I would also like to cash flow these expenses as much as possible. So if an expense or an invoice for something comes in, I would like to be able to pay it right away from the checking account. I have money coming in mostly in the beginning of the month, and from Etsy I get money every Tuesday. Let's check the categories. The first one is taxes. There is a saying, I'm sure you've heard it before, that 2 things are certain in life: debt and taxes. So this is why taxes are the first category in my budget. I pay 2 kinds of taxes. Dividend taxes, these are when I take money out of the business for myself, when I take out the profit. I did this last month. I took out a larger chunk of money as dividends for myself. So I have to pay approximately 1,000 euros in dividend taxes. This is 5% of the amount that I took out. I took out 20,000. This means that I will have to pay 1,000 euros, 5,000 lei in dividend taxes. I know that this amount is very low compared to some other countries. And I also have employees. I am also an employee of this company, but I am currently on maternity leave. But I also have other people working for me. Some of them are contracted, so they have a work contract with my company, and some of them are freelancers. This is for my contract employee. This is the amount of taxes that I have to pay to the government. This is about 250 euros. The next category is salaries. I have 2 items in this category. The first one is the salary itself that the employee gets, is 1,500 lei. And the Sodexo card, this is a debit card that I choose to give to my employees, and they can use it only in grocery stores. And this will be 23 times 20. 460 lei. They get 20 lei, or about 4 euros every working day in the previous month. It's paid in April, but they worked for this in March. This is exactly 300 euros and this is 100 euros. Let's move on to the next category, which is credit card payments. I tried to change the name of this category, but it won't let me. I only have one debt, and that would be my car loan. and that is 200 euros every month, almost 200, but with the exchange rate it fluctuates. But let's budget 955 lei for this. I believe that will cover the extra differences if there are any. The next one are true expenses. Now, for the services, these are my freelance employees. I have two that I will have to pay this month, and let's budget 4,000 for that this month. This is 800 euros for both of them. They are paid by the hour. We have agreed when we started working with them on the hourly rate. So it comes to about 4,000. We will have to check the software that I use to track their time. I don't have to pay Grenke for now. This is my computer payment. I didn't buy my computer outright. Well, we can say that technically it's a loan, but it's not. But I pay my computer every quarter to a financing company, and I don't pay any interest on it. I don't know how they make money, but there is no interest. I checked the contract. And I have to pay this every quarter. I just paid it in March, so the next payment will be due in June. And let's see how much do we have to put aside. I just paid it, and I paid 815 lei, I believe. But this contract is also in euros, so it will depend on the exchange rate. So let's budget 820 and divide it by 3. And that would be 273 lei. This works sort of like a sinking fund for that. We collect the money, and when the invoice comes, we will pay it. My accountant charges a flat fee of 475 lei a month, almost 100 euros. There is one exception to this, and that is coming up. Every year, all accountants must do a big report and submit it to the government. This is quite a big job. And when that month comes, they will invoice for that amount of work. And that month, I will pay more for my accountant. But for now, I am sure that it will be this amount. My phone is 135 lei a month, about 30 euros, not even 30, 26, 7. Bank fee is usually around 10 euros. Regina Maria is a private hospital chain here in Romania, and I have a subscription with them. I didn't put this in the subscriptions category because it's not auto-deducted from my account. I have to pay it manually each month. And it's really good because there is a big list of medical services and blood work and other kinds of doctor's visits that you can do for free each year, once every year. And on top of that, I also have extra discounts for other blood work or extra and optional requested doctor stuff. Regina Maria cost me 136 lei a month, so about 26 euros. Pinterest adds 50 euros every month. This will increase next month because I plan to launch a new website, and I plan to promote it on Pinterest and also on Facebook. So in my next budget, you will also see a line item for Facebook ads. Google ads we are not doing at the moment. I am able to give myself a gym membership as a bonus from my company. It's deductible. Yeah, it's an employee bonus basically. That is almost 30 euros. I don't plan to take out any extra money for myself in the month of April. Stuff I forgot to budget for. This usually gets used every month, but for now, let's put in 150 because things come up and you forget stuff. I also like to have a giving category. I usually do this around the end of the year, but if something comes up that I feel passionate about and I am able to give and as some extra money to a cause that is close to my heart, then I am able to do that. I am not aware of any causes at the moment that I want to contribute to. So for now, I will not budget anything for this category. So that was the true expenses category. Let's move on to my car category. And here we have diesel or gas, as some of you know it. Gas prices have been going up, and we pay almost 2 euros for 1 liter. And so that my American viewers can relate, 1 gallon has 3.7 liters. So we pay $7-8 for a gallon of gas. That is more expensive than in the US. So yes, happy times. Let's budget 300. I need to put a full tank of gas because in the month of March My car was in the shop. I had a minor accident in February. Someone rear-ended me. It took 4 weeks for the part to come, and my car was sitting in the repair shop, so I didn't fill up my car in the month of March. So now it's time. I believe I have a few kilometers left to go with the gas that I have. And I would also like to have the car washed. Oh, that will not be enough. I was paying around 10 euros for inside and outside wash and clean, but I believe that will not be enough going forward with this inflation going on. Let's put in 65. I don't have anything in car maintenance at the moment, but I should add some money here because I know that the oil and filter change is coming up, and the mechanic in the shops also said that some parts need to be changed and stuff like that I don't know about. So let's put some money in this category. Let's put in 200 euros into this category, and we will see if it will be enough or not. Full coverage and mandatory insurance are paid once a month. You have the option to pay monthly or twice a year, but I chose to pay everything upfront in February. So now I'm covered until February of 2023. RCA is the Romanian mandatory insurance that everyone has to have. And Casco is the full coverage insurance. And because my car is a leased car, well, it's a car payment, not a lease, then I have to pay the full coverage as well. That's how much we have for the car category. Let's check subscriptions and softwares. I have quite a few, as you can see. Here we have Hubstaff, the subscription that I use to manage my team and to track what they are doing. Here I pay 30 euros every month. Nespresso is my coffee subscription. I pay 180 a month, 30 something euros. Canva is 50 because I have two accounts. Adobe Creative Suite is 250 because that's how much it costs. Shutterstock 145. Gmail Suite, this is for the upcoming website. I don't use Dropbox at the moment. And Tailwind is paid at the beginning of every year. This is paid in January. This is a scheduling software for Pinterest. Hosting was paid 2 months ago, and I don't plan to buy any software now, but if something comes up, let's add 20 euros in that category too. And the last category is called Just for Fun. Business attire, I will add here 20. I bought some work clothes last month, so I am quite set. If I have to go to a meeting or something like that, I can do that. Furniture and stuff, I can buy a new chair, for example, or a desk or stuff like that from the business. I don't need anything at the moment, so I will not put any money in that. Protocol is the category name for food and beverage expenses that I can put on the company account. If I go out on a meeting with a client and I choose to buy the coffee or the drink that we have, then I can put that there. I can put some food. I can put food for the team and or for potential clients in here. Let's put in 25 euros. Will that be enough? Let's put in 30 euros. Hotels, if I have to go, I believe I have some business trips coming up and I have to pay the accommodation. Let's budget for now 50 euros and we will see how much that will cost. Plane tickets, we would like to travel soon and I have some business trips. Let's put in 200 for now and let's see if that will be enough. We can adjust it all later if it's not. And gadgets, I don't plan to buy any gadgets, but if something comes along and I like it, then I can order it because we have the money budgeted for it. That would be my April budget for the business. And as you can see here on the side, we have budgeted 18,739 lei. Just let me check how much that will be in euros. It's quite a lot, I know. But there's an extra 1,000 because of the dividend taxes that I don't get every month. 3,747 euros. So yes, that's quite accurate. That's what I spend every month and I'm left with whatever's left over and I take that out for myself at the end of the semester or end of the pay period or when I need it. But of course, I always pay taxes on that amount of money. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it insightful. Please tell me down in the comments what other softwares should I check out to run my business more efficiently. Please consider subscribing to my channel. It helps out a lot. Thumbs up and comment, please. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.